Up and towards them, troopers. It is time to rise and kagayaku. It's now an unspecified date. It is less spooky, as I was thinking. However, curiously enough, it's Retsnom Thursday. Ayo. It's actually Friday, and it's been like 2 weeks. Yeah, it's Retsnom time. As I said last time, I don't know if this is gonna go on for like 9 hours or 19 hours, but let's just see what happens next. It's officially been a little bit longer since my initial playthrough now. Get ready for your 20th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Alright, day 20. Day 100, it's just around the corner. Morning already. I'm still tired after being up so late last night. Maybe I'll just take 5 more minutes. Ugh, that's annoying. It must be Retsnom Thursday. Takumi! Time to get up! Famous morning person. Darumi Amemiya. Of course it's Darumi. Hold on, I'll be right there. Come on, we gotta go find Retsnom. Get ready and let's go. You really want to go looking for it right now? Shouldn't we wait till the book's been translated first? The book had a map in it. Maybe that's where Retsnom is. I know it's a long shot, but why not bet on it anyway? If we do find it, we're one step closer to our goal. Betting on a long shot, huh? Maybe that's the best we can do right now. We didn't know all the details yet, but there really was a chance of bringing the others back to life. When I thought about it like that, I couldn't just sit there and do nothing. Alrighty, let's get going. Oh boy! Takumi and Darumi hitting the road together! I love that line. Oh boy! Takumi and Darumi hitting the road together. Who would have thought? Not me! Wow! Takumi and Darumi hitting the road. We grabbed a fire extinguisher from the entrance hall and made our way towards the map spot place. I think this is where the map said to go, but... we've been at this for hours and there's nothing like this anywhere. Darumi and I had copied down the map from the book and tried to find the place it led to. We'd left the school first thing in the morning. It was long past noon now, and we still had literally nothing to show for our efforts. Maybe we should have waited till we had more of the text to work with. Maybe it's over that way. Don't go too far. We're at a disadvantage out here because it's just the two of us. You could have just asked the others to come. I know, but we don't know if this revival process is gonna actually work yet. I don't want to get their hopes up and have to crush them later. Interesting to see where things begin. Huh? Ho ho ho. What? Something up? Take a look over there. Huh? Oh. We just switched to the finger. There wasn't an actual new text. We just switched to the finger guns in order to suggest directions. That's very nuanced. That's a very nuanced lining. God fucking damn it. I completely forgot about this. What the? Who are they? Two strange figures stared back at me in silence. There's 2 of them. It looked like they hadn't expected to run into anyone here. They just froze up and stood there for a moment. Then they came to themselves again and ran, struggling to move in their bulky suits. Yeah, that one escaped my brain. They're running away? Come on, Takumi! After them! What? But... Ugh, fine. I'd already started running in response to Darumi's call to action. There was no use stopping to think about it now. Hey, wait! Our quarry wasn't all that fast, but they seemed to know this place better than us, and always kept one step ahead. Because it's you? From another timeline? And Hiruko? We chased the two figures all the way through the ruins, but we were the ones who tired out first. It's no good. I can't run anymore. I finally came to a stop, with Darumi staggering up to me a few seconds later. She had a head start. Why'd you stop, Takumi? I don't have the stamina to keep going. At this rate, we'd have ended up getting separated. I'd rather not have to split up. Besides, those two are probably invaders. Isn't there more reason we should go after them? We'll never catch them now. We'd just be asking for trouble. The important thing is that they were probably out here on some kind of reconnaissance mission. They could be mounting up for their next attack. We should probably warn the others. Guess we'll try again here another time then. Kyo kyo kyo. You really know how to keep a girl entertained, Sumino. I'm having so much fun. Yeah, sure. I'm a barrel of laughs. Come on, let's get back to school and rest up before it gets dark. Yeah, not the most fruitful day, but that certainly is something in the bigger picture that we're not following up on for the rest of this route. We returned to the academy that day without finding anything useful. Searching blind was not likely to get us anywhere. We needed whatever secrets the book was still hiding. As for Retsdom itself, it was just as much of a mystery to us as ever. For now, preparing for our next defensive battle had to take priority. Not a very glorious beginning to the era of wandering around outside, but the era of wandering outside is nonetheless very glorious. Up and at 'em! Yes. I was still tired from our search yesterday, but considering our run-in with the mysterious figures, I had to be ready for the next attack. But the day came and went, seemingly without any new activity from the invaders. It's the evening? Oh. No attack today. Was that not a scouting party yesterday after all? If not, what were they doing out there in the ruins? That evening, I was in the cafeteria talking things over with Darumi. Oh hey, you two are always together these days, huh? Oh, we are? Are you just having dinner now, Tsubasa? Yeah, I was working in the garage, and I kinda lost track of time. That's a sneaky, cute Tsubasa sprite. Oh my gosh. Her little smile is really, really round and cute. Why are you two spending so much time together lately? You went out all on your own yesterday, too. I had something I wanted to check out, and Darumi said she'd help. Ah, you're so adorable when you're embarrassed, Takumi. I get why you'd want to hide it, though. I mean, airhead freak characters like me usually die way early in the story, right? Airhead freak? You shouldn't call yourself that. Anyway, are you done with whatever you were checking out? Not yet. We just put in the whole... I can't keep it. I get why you'd be embarrassed. I get why you'd want to hide it. Is the implication is that this is a Darumi romance route, right? It just went over my head the first time because she said it so much that I was like, okay, that means it's not happening. But okay, not yet. We just put it in hold in case there is an attack today. Although I'm starting to think we maybe shouldn't have. Okay, I forgot about that. That sound. Intruder alert. Am I gonna do this fight? Almost certainly not, but I am going to reap some materials out of it. Oh right, I was doing some reconnaissance during the last stream. We did Entertainer Eternal and Firefight Field Trip, and I learned a couple of people's favorite items. But a lot of those people were at Second Academy, so that's a little bit moot right now. An attack? At this hour? Guess we shouldn't have been so quick to write the day off. Come on, let's get over to the war room. Kyo kyo kyo! An attack when we least expect it. Such a classic killing game move. Oh, Mr. Sumino. No one's seen you in so long. We were starting to think you'd start sitting out battles too. Oh yeah, I couldn't fathom what it would be like to have somebody sitting out battles, Mr. Tsukumo. Brother dearest, that's not fair. I'm here now. That's what counts. Sure, now? What have you been doing the rest of your time though, huh? Enough chatter. The enemy is getting closer. Keep talking and I'll eliminate you myself. Okay. That goes for the rest of you too. Put your personal feelings aside and concentrate on the battle. Is that understood? Of course. We'll do whatever it takes to protect this school. In that case, let's get this show on the road. Defensive battle, initiate. You know, Siri has a sneaky fun voice to do. I always just forget because he's not on the streams right now. Blood. Blood. Gallons of the stuff. Even, what is this battle? Don't remember this battle. One thing I noticed is that, I suppose I won't say it now, but there's one invader that I realized I don't remember showing up whatsoever during this route. Alright. How does that work? I'm not sure what they're being launched out of there. Alright. We are dealing with... I think this will simply be invaders, but who is your leader? Take me to him. Takumi, Hiriko, Ima, Shoma... Wait, this isn't... Man, that's a lot of enemies. Looks like this is gonna be tough. If only we had a few more fighters on our side. Oh, maybe it's, our prisoner. No use thinking about what might have been. Reality totally sucks, but you gotta face it sometimes. Now let's spread out and go wild! There's invaders that need killing! Kill, 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 kill! Alright. This isn't gonna be the commander, is it? Yeah, I am. I do kind of want to play, though. Probably not during Retsnum. I'll play later. Whew, we beat them all somehow. There were a lot of them, but they were nothing but weaklings. That's a good face. Aw, that's no fun. Can't we get, like, a super hench daddy version of one of them? We do end up getting... Wait. You're not out of the woods yet. Second wave incoming. Oh. It's the mist one, which is to say, it is our friend. Which is to say, it is Tsukumo Tuesday. What's with all the smoke? Is it poison? Is it poison gas from some kind of death trap? I want to play a game. I was waiting for the Saw references. That one went over my head the first time. No, it's mist. Apparently it's a weather condition caused by tiny droplets in the atmosphere. This commander uses it to try to hide from view and get the jump on us. Damn it! Why can't they just fight fair? I'm assuming the mist itself isn't dangerous. We should be fine if we don't panic. That's right. We got through it in my timeline too, thanks to Kako and Ima. Wait, thanks to me? Don't put too much stock in his shady future anecdotes, sister dearest. I don't want you getting killed because of them. Still, if we just need to deal with the commander who's creating mist, that should be simple enough. Oh, we had to refer to Ima directly, and he said not to do that. I don't fully understand Ima's relevance in this fight. I suppose I do a little bit. It's good to move the little guys away, but... Oh, no, actually, if you upgrade and get the air slasher, you can hit them, but that wouldn't happen during the first scenario. Oh, man. No fair attacking when we can't see it coming. What can I do to help? You have to get out of the mist and snipe the enemy from a distance. Then it's up to me to cover her. Yeah, like anybody can cover her. But he's going to do it with extra pizzazz. So, thank you. I forget what she even looks like when she's in her monstrous form. Heck yeah, we won! If we keep this up, we can win the battle. Huh, guys, look over there! Oh! Huh. Squad 6 commander. Looks like this is the commander we're gonna be facing. Grr, after all that mist stuff really pissed me off. It's time to get even! More mist stuff, please. Ah, fuck! The mist just keeps coming and coming! Kako, Ima, take out the mist, and then we can deal with the Squad 6 commander, who did not introduce herself. We could really use another fighter, couldn't we? That's my adorable, talented, and strong dear sister for you. Your thighs and I'm not saying that. That's where you were looking? I wish you'd stop doing that. So now we just gotta finish her off. We look down at the defeated commander. Don't, please spare me. Huh? My name is Eva, the paragon of nature. Please don't kill me. Spare my life. I surrender, so... The terrified invader, with a very crocodilian mask, raised a trembling hand and brought it to said crocodilian mask. Then she removed it to reveal what was underneath. Oh, she's got like a fish theme going on. This is the commander's true face? Wow, she doesn't look any different than a human. And she's begging for mercy? This happened the last time too. We ended up sparing her, and we took her prisoner. Hurry up and kill her. Huh? Now you're speaking my language. All invaders must die. If you let this one live, it'll mean trouble later down the line. Didn't she escape and cause a bunch of problems in your future, Sumino? Well, yeah, but I don't want to hear about your future. Whatever we're doing, let's just get it over with. Wait, please don't kill me. I would never defy God's teachings. Now that I've surrendered, my fight is over. I'll come quietly. Please, I'll do anything. Just don't kill me. Spare my life. The commander's pleas were getting more and more desperate. You want us to kill someone who's this afraid to die? Yeah, I'm really not feeling it anymore. Takumaru? I turned around and was horrified at what I saw. Takumaru had been stabbed in the back by an invader. A moment later, he crumpled and collapsed. An invader! Did we not get them all? Everybody be careful. There could be other enemies that are around that we've missed. Takumaru, are you okay? What? This? It's just a scratch. Everyone back inside. Look out for sneak attacks and do not take any risks. What about the commander? There's no time to execute her. We'll have to hold her at the school for now. Fine. I'll get the cage in the courtyard ready. I forgot about that. We split into two groups. One to help support our injured ally, one to escort a new prisoner. Does he get stabbed in every timeline? They would find each other in any timeline. Takumaru and Knife. Slowly but surely, we headed back to the academy building, picking off any invaders we'd missed along the way. The battles today had ended in our victory, but it hadn't been without its price. Yeah, we there's a little bit of price. I mean, I'm sure he's not having fun, but... Okay. 6,000 BP. That's like halfway to the next upgrade, maybe? There's not enough of us. That's why we didn't notice those last few invaders. Less of us looking out for each other means there's more opportunities for the enemy to take us by surprise, like they did today when they stabbed Takumaru. And the reason there's so few of us is because the team from 2nd Academy's not here. Even now, I still don't think I made the wrong call in choosing to prioritize this school. But with every new battle, I'm feeling our lack of numbers more and more. This is not good. Thinking about this anymore today is only going to make me depressed. I'll come at it from a fresh perspective tomorrow, once I've gotten some sleep. We ended up taking Eva prisoner just like last time. Was that the right thing to do? Hiriko and some others didn't seem too happy about it, but I guess we're stuck with her now. Yeah, C-Ray's not too into this. That was as far as I got before I finally switched off my thoughts and drifted off to sleep. Sleep is nice. Day 22. Hello and welcome back to the Melovanium Always, your 24/7-ish pipeline to hearing my voice in a more sleepy tone than usual. 3 thoughts and a half, maybe. I just realized that because of the timing, seeing the people in those little time jumping suits would probably have tipped them off to think that they were some kind of scouts for the intruder invaders in this timeline. But I also don't know how much Takumi and Darumi are actually going to think anytime in the near future. I saw something about how Kodaka specifically makes his characters really dumb, and that is such a factor in having all of these routes and all of this stuff. Like, I don't know. There are some times where it's just like, this kind of hinges on Takumi being a little bit dumber than I would have been in this situation. Which reminds me with no trace of, I would be the same in this position. I've been running a killing game in my little backroom server with a couple friends. I sent a bunch of emotes randomly across the server to celebrate having the animal well as an emote. And then my friends started trying to deduce meaning from those random smatterings of numbers, and it was really fun. So I thought maybe I could lead them on. And then in the span of maybe 5 minutes before I had to go to do actual work at my job, I wrote out an entire murder mystery killing game using those arbitrary numbers as bouncing off points for information. And for the last couple of days, I've been watching my friends like Noreen feverishly try to solve my mystery. And it's been so fun, but it's also interesting with zero experience being like, okay, I didn't think they would solve that so quick. They're much smarter than I thought in that regard. But oh my god, they cannot solve this one thing. It's hard. Moral of the story, it is so interesting and hard to judge what people will and won't do and what they can and cannot put together on the spot. People are very unpredictable creatures. I'm the same way. I've just never been in the killing game mastermind seat before. All right. I was awake, but my head felt heavy. I had the kind of headache that only came from sleeping much longer than I should. I checked the time. Whoa, it's already past noon. But I thought you loved sleeping in. I'd never even stirred until now. Yesterday's late night battle must have really taken it out of me. I'd better get up. Come to think of it, what happened to Eva after we locked her up last night? I should go check on that situation. Eva. For some reason, I always want to call her Neo or something like that. I know it's short and there's a V and an E. I stepped out of my room to find Darumi right in front of me. Whoa! Don't scare me like that! I thought you were a serial killer! That's the last thing we need around here. What were you doing outside my door anyway? Did you want something? I haven't seen you all day, so I thought you might be sick. I brought you some food. But from the look of you, you're just sleeping it all off, huh? Yeah, sorry to worry you. How is everyone? Come on, man! Darumi is suddenly doting on you. You have to be a little more sweet and sensitive than that. I'm a very busy and also stressed anime protagonist. I'm not allowed to be warmly receptive to the kindness of others. How's Takumaru? He's fine, just kind of mad at himself. He was all, damn it, I got sloppy. I won't let him get the jump on me next time. It wasn't a fatal wound, so he didn't need reviving. He'll have to wait a few days for it to fully heal, though. Phew, that's not good. I mean, it's not good at all. It's not good at all. If I'd been more careful, none of this would have happened. If you keep blaming yourself for everything, it's gonna raise your death flag, you know? Was that her idea of trying to cheer me up? Yes, she's doing great. And what happened to Eva? The others didn't decide to kill her, did they? Some of them did, but outside of battle, they're all a little skittish when it comes to killing. Why is that red? Crazy, right? Watching the stress and tension erode everyone's morals is usually one of this game's biggest selling points. We're probably better off if that doesn't happen, in my opinion. I was just going to check on Eva. There are a couple of things I wanted to ask her about. Cool, I'll come with you. Ciao, Darumi mo motte. Okay. Darumi and I set off toward the courtyard, where Eva was imprisoned. Hello, Eva. I have to make an Eva voice. Ato's asleep at this time of the day? What were you doing all night, Mr. Outski? Works for me. At least I won't have to worry about him butting in. I just noticed there's not only a bed, but a bed lump. If you look, Eva's bed has no lump in it, but Ato's, bear with me, it does have a lump. There's an Ato bed lump in play right now. Those lanterns are very pretty. This reminds me of a Ritual of the Night background. Now, let's see what she has to say. When I approached her cage, the captive commander scurried back a little, keeping a wary eye on me. What is it? What do you want? Don't be scared. I'm not here to hurt you. You're safe, and no one's going to kill you. Really? Really. Your name is Eva, right? Can we talk to you for a minute? About what? We want your help holding a killing game. What? Darumi, you're scaring her. Just be quiet for a minute. First of all, I know this is gonna sound weird, but do you think there's any way to end this war besides our two armies trying to wipe each other out? A way to end the war? If there was, we'd have tried it a long time ago. Huh? We didn't want this war. We didn't want any of this. I hate fighting. Most of us hate fighting. Huh? For a moment, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. We'd been thinking of the invaders as mindless soldiers and weird monsters for so long, and here was one claiming that they hated fighting. The real question is, why are all of you fighting? What? The suddenness of her question threw me for a moment, but the answer came to me easily enough. Maybe a little too easily. Well, we don't want to die. None of us do. We're fighting to survive, that's all. I see. Eva? I'm sorry. Talking things out isn't an option, and I have nothing more to say to you. Huh? Wait, where is this coming from? We can make it really uncomfortable for you if you don't cooperate, you know? Do what you want. I won't tell you another thing. From here on, I have nothing to say. Eva was firm. She wouldn't even open her mouth, let alone answer our questions. How's the interrogation going, Sumino? Yeah, that one I did remember. That is so, like... I don't know much more outside of Retsnam. Like, I haven't seen Eva in many other routes. I don't get what's going on with the motivations behind the war. I'm sure I'm close to figuring out in some ways, but... Yeah, I find that to be one of the most unsettling things I've seen in the game so far, because Eva, from what I've seen, is generally, like, I don't know, she's very, like, timid. She's, you know, her only trait so far is, like, please don't kill me. But then when it comes to Takumi saying, we're only fighting to survive, she suddenly completely changes. Like, her whole sprite is different. It's really interesting how that is a no-no concept. Like, it's almost like she just heard, like, oh, okay, you're a victim of endless propaganda. Like, you have no idea what's going on. And that's probably true. If that response was, I'm talking to somebody who's fucking brainwashed and has no idea what they're talking about, that would be the most plausible theory. Because these kids don't know what's going on. And that's so just... Ooh. We're fighting to survive. No, you're fucking not. No, you're fucking not. then what are we doing with the weapon of mass destruction? Like, there have been some times where I worry about this game. There have been some times where I'm like, I know some of that, like, World War II nationalism stuff, that Japanese superiority stuff be like seeping into Visual K and a lot of like related medias like this, medias with relation to 100 line. And there are some times where I'm like, an isolated Japan destroying a separate but inferior species. Interesting. A race speaks a foreign language even, but they are making like whatever war on the invaders is happening is not being presented as a justified one. I mean, you know, there's some crazy people on the other army, but everything they do is just making this war feel worse and worse to fight, which is kind of my shit. I am so glad it's showing like every possible sign of becoming an anti-war game. Hell yeah. Bring on my anti-war game about war. How's the interrogation going, Mr. Sumino? Sire, what are you doing here? Ha ha ha, just thought I'd drop by and check in on our dear prisoner. So, you get anything out of her? No! She just made me concerned as to whether or not I'm actually fighting for survival. She clammed up all of a sudden. If you of all people can't convince her to talk, with the famous oratory skills, going by the book probably won't get us anywhere. You'll have to allow me to not use the book. We may have to resort to more drastic measures. What do you mean by that, Mr. Eyelashes? Drastic measures? Just let me handle it. No, I don't think I will. Oh, and I know you two have been going outside a lot lately, but try not to leave the school undefended for too long. Okay. See you later. All right, Sire. Did Sire seem kind of sketchy to you just now? Yeah, he's up to something for sure. I don't buy that I just dropped by stuff either. I bet he was watching from the shadows the whole time, just waiting for his chance to stab us in the back. Why would he want to kill any of us? I don't know. That's what makes it a twist. The mastermind behind the killing game, always erratic and unpredictable. I'm so scared. Protect me, Takumi. There. Yes. You're okay. Anyway, we've lost a lot of the day already. I don't think we should go outside today. I feel bad for leaving all the research to the ghost boy, so I think I'll have to go to the library and see if I can learn anything new. Cool! I'll come with you! Daruma, suite itte ne? Suite iku? Go together. Daruma mo suite itte ne? Or something like that. She says it 3 times today. I went back indoors and headed for the library. Darumi still until... the beginning of this game, the beginning of this route is so sweet. Back to the library. Oh, hello you two. You've arrived just in time. You're here already, huh? I wanted to see you. Like I said, the timings worked out well for us. Does this mean you've made progress with your translation? Yes, only a little, but I think you'll find it useful. Woo! For real? What'd you find out? Do you know what Retsnam is now? It's nothing as good as that. The book doesn't really go into specifics. But I was able to learn something. Take a look at the book and I'll explain. Ooh, what's it say? According to the text, Retsnam was put in a bag and sealed away inside a shrine. A bag? In a shrine? Do you know where that shrine is? It seems to be underground. Not only that, it's in a network of subway tunnels. The living network, so you might find it hard to navigate. So we're gonna get chased through a labyrinth by a monstrous minotaur? What are you even talking about? I love her. Look at her dumb face. There's a map to the entrance of the tunnels, though. You should be able to find your way to it. Then it's just a matter of looking for the shrine down there. Yes, but you need to be careful. Even if you find the shrine and the bag, you shouldn't open it right away. We still don't know what kind of creature this Retsnam is, or how powerful it might be. Yeah, totally. No, if it had to be sealed away in the first place, it must be pretty dangerous. Come to think of it, we don't even know if this thing really exists. It could be nothing but a legend. But until we know otherwise, I'll bet on the possibility of it being real. Thanks for this. It's a big step forward. I really appreciate what you're doing for us. I'm glad I could help. I'll pitch in with stuff like this whenever I can. Alright, starting tomorrow, we'll make a fresh start on our search. Cool, I'll come with you. Is that your catchphrase for today? Just like that, our hunt for Retsnam was back on. Now that we knew it was underground somewhere, we were bound to start making better progress. Even if it was like a maze, we'd probably find our way all right. How bad could it be? That is such a nice day. For the fact that there's darker stuff. Day 22 of Retsnam. Oh, day 23 of Retsnam? Day 25. Okay. Day 22 of Retsnam. It's not a long route. Day 27 of Retsnam. Up and at him. What is he drinking? It looks like blue flavored, but it's probably oil. I never thought it'd be this hard to find. Darumi and I had been searching the tunnels for 4 days now, and there was still no sign of the shrine. The place really was like an underground labyrinth, and a lot larger and more complicated than I was expecting. But there were only a few paths left that we hadn't checked. We definitely find what we were looking for today. I hoped we would anyway. She's not even ringing! Takumi, it's morning! Time to get up! Hello, good morning, let's go! You're full of energy. What can I say? I kinda like the idea of spending another day in the dark, dank underground. I guess my alignment's way more yin than yang. Well, I like that you're so positive about it. Let's get back to the search. No, really? Darby, more yin than yang? Truly, she is a master of self-reflection. We went to the entrance hall like always, ready for another day of exploring the tunnels. I think it's gonna be like, but before we got out. Oh, hey, Gaku. You guys heading outside again today? You're being kind of flaky lately. The rest of us are working pretty hard preparing for our battles, you know. I know, and I'm sorry. I don't want you to apologize. I want to know what you're up to. Well, what, you can't tell me? I guess keeping secrets is nothing new coming from you. Kyo. People who say that kind of stuff are always next to die, Gaku. What? If you really want to know, I don't mind telling you. But you need to be prepared for the consequences. Once you hear the truth, you can't unhear it. There'll be no going back. You'll have to stick with us till the end and share our fate. Who do I stick with? A couple of freaks like you? Not me. I just wanted to warn you. Don't try anything weird. We still don't trust you. Don't forget that. Oh, if he joined us, we'd have started to feel like a real horror movie cast. He'd probably go off on his own and get killed at some point, though, but that's what makes the experience much more exciting. Thanks for getting off my case, Darumi. I'm gonna take this as a sign my persuasion skills need work. I was gonna say, anyway, let's get going. I was gonna say, I don't think any of that was her trying to drive him away. Let's take this as a sign my persuasion skills need work. I feel like she actually wanted the company, which is interesting, because, like, it would have been just as easy to write it as her being like, bark, bark, woof, woof, get away from my Takumi time. Like, I don't know. I feel like she would have been really happy to go exploring with Gaku. I don't know, like, it's not that deep, but nothing she said sounded like she actually wanted him to go away. But yeah, the orphan trio are on full tilt, as is Nozomi. Thanks to Darumi, I was feeling a little bit better by the time we got to the entrance. We went inside and began exploring the maze. Eventually... Where are we now? I'm not sure. I feel like we've been through tunnels like this plenty of times before, though. No, I think this is somewhere new. Something's different. Ooh, Takumi, look over there. I looked to where Darumi was frantically pointing. It's the shrine in the book that the book talked about. That's got to be it, right? Yeah, it seems that way. Phew! We found it! Get hype! Now we're here, it seems kinda Normal. It's kind of a letdown, honestly. Talk about mood swings. I was hoping for weird smoke and eerie cries and general spookiness. If this is the shrine from the book, that bag has Retsnam in it. In the first take of this, I discovered that you can go to the caverns on your board game map, but I did not know that. And the first time I got to this chapter, day 27, I was like, what the fuck do you mean they're underground in beautiful crystalline caverns? And if you're watching this from like the Melovania gang, it's probably the first time you've ever seen that there is underground crystalline caverns near the school. But on top of all the craziness of Retsnam, this put it over the top as like, bro, what the fuck? They spend all night reading books in goddamn German to learn about a demon that they're gonna raise with no concern about the danger. They go wandering and they find an underground fucking cavern full of lapis lazuli. It was just so good. So when I redid it in the Retsnam remaster, I didn't go stealth and I did not spoil the cavern because I figured this might be fun for some people. Like, bro, Takumi and Darumi just found like Pangea. I don't know. What do you want to do? I know we said we wouldn't open it till we found out more, but let's risk it. We literally can't afford to waste any more time. The others are already trusting me less and less every day. All right, if that's your decision, I'm fine with it too. First of all, let's find out if Retsnom's really in there. Once we have Retsnom, we can fix everything. You won't find Retsnom in there. Huh? I repeat it. You won't find Retsnom in there. I had no idea where he'd come from or how I hadn't noticed him, but suddenly an old man was there with us. Ah! A mysterious old geezer living underground. Is this the part where you lock us in your pantry and say we can't leave till we join you for dinner? I like that she referenced a like fairy tale instead of like a weird eroge. Who are you? What are you doing here? Are you an invader? Or are you human? Did you survive? Whatever happened on this planet somehow? Such details don't matter. I barely remember who I am or what I am anymore. More importantly, you two have come here seeking Retsnom, correct? You know about Retsnom? Wait, you mean it's not here? It was here once, but I had to move it and hide it somewhere else. There were far too many seeking its power back then. Then tell us where it is now. Why do you want Retsnom? Oh, don't tell me we gotta solve riddles or something now. Such a drag. Answer me. Why are you seeking it? Fine, we'll force it out of you. Hit him, Takumi. That took 2 minutes. Why are you seeking it? Hit him! Killed them. Takumi? I killed them. My friends. I had the chance to save them, but I chose to let them die. So, if there's a chance I can make this right, I'll do anything to make that happen. If we can find Retsnom, we can bring them back. That's why we have to find it. I have to do this. I'll never forgive myself if I don't. Ah, you are inside of the cursed cycle. The cursed cycle? For you to appear here and now like this, perhaps this is fate. Very well, I will tell you Retsnom's location, but not now. Oh, come on! Quit being so difficult about this. Why do you think Retsnom had to be sealed to begin with? A creature with the ability to raise the dead is a wonderful thing, so why lock it away? I guess because people would definitely fight over who got to use it otherwise. That's true enough, but the real answer is far more simple. Retsnom is dangerous. Dangerous? Is it some kind of wild beast? Not only wild, but unpredictable. It was so far beyond human understanding, sealing it away was a matter of survival. If the seal ever breaks and Retsnom loses control, well, let's just say this war is nothing compared to the carnage it would unleash. So, I kinda spaced out for the last couple minutes. Are you gonna tell us where it is or not? Let us not rush things. I need to know if you are strong enough to keep Retsnam under control. I believe the Paragon of Hatred will appear before you soon. The Paragon of Hatred? Yes, a young man by the name of Adamak. If you can best him, you shouldn't have too much trouble with Retsnam. Return here after your battle with Adamak. How do you know all this? Not gonna tell us, huh? Well, keep your secrets. But you'll really give us Retsnam if we beat the commander? Retsnam, along with instructions on how to break the seal and everything I know about the creature. Alright, in that case, we better go. You sure about this? We could probably torture it out of him if we get creative enough. I don't want to hurt this dude. I just want to know what he knows. Getting stronger, proving ourselves to him, is going to be the best way to do that. I looked at the old man. He was standing off to one side, staring into space. It was like he'd forgotten we were even there. We'll be back, right after we defeat Adamak. Should we meet you here again? Okay, well, till next time then. Okay. We left the old man where he was. So yeah, random old man. I don't know anything about him or why he's here. There's just an old man. We take those. What the fuck? Are you like an invader species? Or I don't know. Wait for Adamak to appear, defeat him, and go to the old man. Sounds good. Just a weird dude who barely even notices you exist. Holding a dangerous Snom who's roughly as strong as an Adamak. I just spaced out for a minute there. What are we going to do? Are we getting it today? Get ready for your 28th day. A transfer student will be joining us today. Brush your teeth, comb your hair, and come to the cafeteria looking your best to meet our new friend. What the fuck? Moko? A transfer student? Does that mean we're getting a new team member? Did they send us someone from the artificial satellite? They could, maybe. Only one way to find out. A transfer student? Is everyone here? Just look at that burning anticipation in your eyes. I'm sweating up a storm here. Enough with the theatrics, just get to the point. This transfer student you mentioned, does it have anything to do with the prisoner? She hasn't been in her cage for a while. Whoa! I better hurry before you guys spoil everything. Allow me to introduce the newest member of our Special Defense Unit. Come on in. Hello everyone, I am pleased to meet you. Her eyes look so sad. I am Eva, the transfer student. Please use me as your slave. It was the commander, but she looked different. There was no trace of the fearful, nervous temperament she had the last time I saw her. In fact, she wasn't showing much emotion at all. Her voice sounded dispassionate, like she wasn't completely aware of what was going on. I will do my best to become a useful and reliable member of the Special Defense Unit. Let's all kill lots of invaders together. Huh? Wait a minute, Eva. What are you saying? Those are your allies you're talking about, you know. Not anymore. I will kill them. I will benefit this team any way that I can. You can't be serious! What if she's just saying that so she can betray us later? That'll never happen. She belongs to us now. What do you mean? I am your soldier, your property. You may use me however you wish. However we want? Like, however we want? Yes, I belong to the Special Defense Unit now. I am yours to use as you see fit. Sire, what did you do to her? Don't look at me like that. I just persuaded her that we're fighting for a worthy cause. Ain't no way that's all you did. She's like a completely different person now. Well, I may have done a little something involving something I've needed to do something about. What are you even talking about? You're frying my brain with all these somethings. The point is, she's had a change of heart and genuinely wants to fight on our side now. Isn't that right, Eva? Yes, I will fight for you. You may use me however you wish. I will obey any order. I will do anything you tell me. When you say anything, you don't really mean. Nice! It's the classic enemy turned Sixth Ranger trope. Not really. Now, if we just throw an ally turned enemy into the mix, no one will know what they're doing on the battlefield. It'll be awesome! There's nothing awesome about a situation like that. More importantly, can talking to someone really change them this much? I didn't tell you what kind of persuasion techniques I used, and I'm not gonna. That's my business. Just be happy you have a strong, dependable new ally. I want you all to work hard to keep the school safe. Yes, I will kill many invaders. Kill them. Kill. Kill. I'll be putting her back in the cage. This is so hilariously evil. What the fuck? He like tortured and brainwashed her or something like that. He completely broke her spirit. My only hope is that like all of the Eva special bond conversations aren't built around her like brainwashed C-Ray persona, because there's got to be some times where we take her in and C-Ray's not here and she can just like be chill. Because I mean, okay, I mean, never mind. She did take Ema and run last time, so I don't know. Maybe this only happens when she's brainwashed, but ugh, it's just so... With no one to ask about what was going on, we just wandered away awkwardly and went our separate ways. Yeah, Gaku does have those specks of poison dropped into his characterization to just make him constantly slightly awful at all times. There's no way a little persuasion was enough to make Eva start behaving so differently. But free time. Yeah, I was debating, I mean, okay, maybe I will spend a little time with Eva. I thought it was so creepy the first time, but now it feels kind of novel. A distasteful academy through and through. At least the leisure lounge and swimming pool pass muster. I am upper middle class. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna go talk to Eva. Not that it's very interesting from what I remember. Eva, what are you doing here? I am reflecting on the day I became who I am. Oh God. The day you became who you are? I was born in this room. Huh? I was created here to serve all of you. Oh, she doesn't have any memories. I cannot remember anything prior to that. This is my birthplace. Oh, the only place I have any memory of as a woman who is no more than an empty shell. What is the opposite? C-Ray? What is the opposite of a skinwalker? He killed her. He put her DNA in the Revive-O-Matic. But then when she got revived, it was with a no memory setting. Like during the dating rom-com route thing. With that other thing. You know the one. When Hiroko and Takumi lose their memory in the Revive-O-Matic because it was broken. Whoops. I wanted to talk to the weird lady standing off to the side. I don't know how often this happens, but this definitely adds to the weird air of unease in Retsnam. I will obey any command. Oh no, I bet. Did the report cards wish list get updated? Hi Darumi, hi girly pop, hello. Eva. Oh yeah, she has plenty. Party clothes? An ugly sweater? That's so cute. A wedding dress in a tuxedo? Is an ugly sweater something she would wear? It's very charming for somebody who was born yesterday. Like, okay. The fact that she has legitimately no memory makes me slightly more like open to the idea of like bonding with her. But if every single time, because I thought it was the same woman, but like just like super tortured. That conversation definitely gave it away. She was killed and her memories were fucked. That's almost someone I could befriend. It's so weird. It's more weird, but it feels like there's more possibility to make a bond. Do you want a mini Kako standee? A flower box? Earthenware fragment? A mascot doll? I don't know. I kind of want to give her flowers just because I think she deserves to have flowers. Eva, please. I'm gonna cry. I like it, even if I don't know what to do with it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you were born earlier this morning, so you wouldn't know about things like vases or vases. Just like that, today, another day's over. This is the first time I've wanted a battle to happen sooner rather than later. When the time comes, I won't lose, but I better get to bed so I can be ready to meet Adamak. I slipped under the covers and I immediately fell asleep. Day 29. Up and at 'em. It's morning. No sign of an attack. Free time! What about cafeteria? What about Darumi? What do you think Darumi's doing right now? She's just like vibrating and jumping up and down and thinking about us. Let's give it a shot! I gotta show off once in a while too, you know. Oh. Does she want to improve her standing with the others? Does she want to improve her standing with the others? That's so sad. I love her. I always feel like it's more like I feel like you can kind of run the risk of reducing this route to Takumi has like survivor's guilt, and Darumi also has survivor's guilt, but mostly wants to just spend time with Takumi because. Okay. I'll save my opinion, but obviously, like, she's crazy for Takumi for probably more than one reason. But at the same time, I will not downplay. I'm saying it's overly reductive to say that she's only doing it because of him. Like, the idea of her doing it because she also has like mega survivor's guilt or genuinely wants to like make it up to / get closer with the special defense unit is very sweet and very, very obviously there. Give me an order. Well, since you're in the library, why not read something? Understood. I must read a book. I read books with Eva. I read books with Eva. It's like I played toys. I read book. What did you read, Eva? It's so like... I don't know. I've never seen Shoma really interact with this version of her, but I wonder if he has any attachment or not. It's so weird. It's so weird because in scenario 0, the real Eva would have had a bond with Shoma. Like, I believe that, but this Eva doesn't and wouldn't. Soothing ornaments. Soothing... A Chimeco! A Chimeco! Another flower. A dried flower wall decoration. Lasts longer. Potted plant. It's really hard to tell. I want her to have a wind chime. I was just like looking at all the fan art people have made so far for Mega Chime. I think it was literally last night they announced Mega Chime Echo. I'm really fond of it. That's kind of the perfect Mega Pokemon where I liked the line, but that extra something really puts it over, and now I'm like a much bigger fan. I feel soothing just look at it. I am not worthy of such a lovely gift, but thank you. I will do everything I can to repay you. Okay, I'm sold. I'm sold. I don't like whatever fucking Egghead did to her, but since he did it, I want her to be happy. I know people are big fans of her, but I haven't understood, like, is this her brainwash persona? Is it her no memory persona? I mean, she's not brainwashed. She apparently had a factory reset, which is fucked, but Ever since I'd spoken with the strange old man, I'd had this jittery, impatient feeling in the back of my mind. Come on, Adamak, hurry up. Like that's gonna do anything. I can't lose my cool over this. I forced myself to calm down and somehow managed to get to sleep. Yeah, I want her. I want the best for her. I want the best for Eva. Up and at 'em, troops. Time to rise and shine. Down and dirty. It's day 30. And do you know what that means? Well, just keep doing your best. Drat. Guess he's out of jokes. Oh, he was kind of avoiding the cafeteria, but now he's hungry. And so few people are actually here. Some of the others were already there when I got to the cafeteria. All right, now that pesky wound's all healed, I'm feeling better than ever. Are you sure you're okay, Takamaru? Of course. Just look at me, man. Wouldn't allowing yourself to die and getting revived have been faster? Don't talk crazy. Even if you come back after, it's still gonna hurt like hell. I don't want to die unless I got no way to avoid it. Well, as long as you're ready for the next defensive battle, I've got no cause to complain. I'm ready right now, and I ain't gonna embarrass myself next time. You shouldn't feel bad about that, Takamaru. It wasn't your fault. That's right. You wouldn't have gotten hurt if we had more fighters on our side. That's right. You wouldn't have gotten hurt in the first place if we had more fighters on our side. Like, you could really ramp up the bitchiness of that. Hey, come on. No use getting hung up on what might or might not have happened. I'm the one who got attacked. I gotta take some responsibility. Gotta train harder. If you say so. I'm sorry for butting in. I've finished eating, so I'll be going now. Nozomi got up and left, carefully avoiding making eye contact with me. You too, Takumi. You gotta quit blaming yourself for everything. He's right. Seeing you moping around like this is going to put me off my food. Sorry about that. I'll try to do better. Were you even listening just now? Hiriko looked at me with a mixture of exasperation and contempt. She was right. I couldn't keep getting myself down. I needed to change things up. I rushed through my breakfast and headed back to my room. That's so awkward. That's so awkward. Oh. I ate too much, but it's free time. I ate so much damn food. I've never had so much food in my belly. So, Eva, right? Eva? Soothing ornament. Would she take any of these? Dried flowers. Lasts longer than fresh flowers. Very trendy. I am not worthy of such a lovely gift, but thank you. I will do everything I can to repay you. She has such generic tastes. Okay, let's see if we can't hit it out of the park again. Come on, Eva. Party clothes. I already did that. Is it really the wedding dress? No! I mean, we could give Takamaru the wedding dress, but I'm not trying to. Oh, this is lovely. Okay, that's a miss. But we got the bond. Mr. Sumino, I would like to repay your kindness. Please tell me if there's anything you need done. Yeah. I don't know if we can bond with her actual pre-memory white persona. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. Oh, she knows that she's an enemy. You saved me, an enemy, from the Special Defense Unit and even let me join the team. Oh, so her memory was wiped and she's been, like, propaganda'd. Please do not stand on ceremony. Give me your order and it shall be done. If you wish for my devotion, you shall have it. If you wish to inflict pain on me, I am at your disposal. That is my purpose. Well, boy, where's the conversation gonna go from there? I sure don't know. Boy, can't wait for the next one. Whoa! Whew. If we had more fighters on our side. Nozomi's words were still echoing in my head. If the other team, the one I'd abandoned, were still here, things would probably be a lot better. But you wouldn't have Darumi. Bro, people don't say that enough. You wouldn't have Darumi. Oh no, they don't know that they... Only Darumi knows that they wouldn't have Darumi. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't think anybody besides Takumi and Darumi know that she was, like, in that much of a pinch. Hoping to cut off my negative thoughts, I closed my eyes and gave myself over to sleep. Day 31. Bing. Well, welcome back to Rise and Shine, Troopers. Get ready for your 31st day. How dare you notify me? When I woke up that morning, I could sense him somewhere nearby. Oh no, it's the invader made of flames. Did he kill Hiruko? Oh, you knew I was here? Yeah, I could just sort of feel your presence. I'm glad you're here though. I need to give you an update. I told the ghost boy about the shrine we found in the underground tunnels, the old man we'd seen there, and the deal we'd struck with him. I see. I never thought you'd meet someone who knew so much about this. Who could this old man be? From the sounds of it, he isn't an invader. I don't know, and I don't really care so long as he can tell us what we need to know. Anyway, we wouldn't have found him if it wasn't for your translation work, so I wanted to thank you again. Woo! Gassing up interpreters and translators in this game. You're welcome, but I'll have to work harder than ever at my research now. Huh? Why? The old man's gonna tell us all about Red Snom next time we see him. Shouldn't that mean we don't need the literature? But how can we tell if the old man is lying? We'll need other sources to corroborate his information. Oh, yeah. I hadn't thought of that. I'd been so excited, I just assumed the old man would tell us the truth. He didn't seem like he was lying to us before, though. I'll try to translate as many relevant texts as I can in the meantime. At least then we can tell if anything directly contradicts the legends. I'll do the best I can with the time we have available. Thanks, sorry. It's a lot of work for you. I like that. The Ghost Boy's got the translation and research covered. While he's doing that, I'll keep preparing in my own way. Woohoo! Free time! Yes, my own way. I'll be showering people in gifts, thank you very much. Darumi! Casino time, friend. Moving past the corpses, moving past the people who hate me, or who I already maxed out. Tsubasa! A professional book. What? It's the only option presented, but that's definitely for Kurata? Oh, Kurata's dead. Can I at least check? Was she not? Was she not? I guess I could see it being Tsubasa. Well, let's check some more Tsubasa. Memory machine. Whoa, digital, film, or instant. A camera that instantly prints out... Huh. I can't really guess on that one either. A vehicle ornament? I think I've done this one. Yeah, I think I've done this in another file. Oh yeah, Tokumaru was super neutral on it. You really have to use the hints, honestly. Is this for me? Whoa! You have no idea how happy you just made me. Yay. Okay. You know it. Fridays in the rec room. Okay, I mean, have I actually done all of Darumi's gifts on this file? A cool accessory. Her earrings! I haven't given her earrings yet. Oh, I wanted to draw a picture of these. A highly detailed earring. It suits the punk style perfectly. I was like, I don't really know how punk these are. They are blue, which works for her, and they're very angular, but I was thinking I would doodle them with like weird lines and like magic-y looking symbols to fit her own aesthetic a little bit better. Wow. Yeah, dude, these are just earrings. The best they have going for them is that they're blue and angular. I want to see her wear them. How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me? Yay. Success. Dead dong. Alright. Oh yeah, Sumi. Still no enemy attacks, from Adamak or otherwise. If we can find Retsnam, we can bring everybody back. I'll do whatever it takes to make that happen. Determination still burning in my chest. I went to bed, ready to face whatever tomorrow might bring. Whatever you say, bud. Day 32. Up and Adam troops. Adamak? 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 It's a new day. Bam! Bam! Takumi, it's morning! Time to get up! Good morning, good day, and good evening. Didn't you barge in like this a few days ago, too? Oh, don't sweat the details. Too much stress will make you go bald. Not that I mind if it happens to me. I don't need hair so long as I have love. Well, I don't need love, because I'm not going bald. You don't need my love, huh? Nobody loves me. Nobody really needs me. You'd all be better off if I wasn't around. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. I need you, Darumi. Kyo, you've been Darumi'd. You should have seen your face. Oh, not again. Also, I got breakfast for both of us. The others are still being weird, so let's just eat it here. I guess that's fine. The eating together part, I mean, I'm a little worried about what you might have brought us. I'll have you know, I put together the perfect morning meal. It's pretty much every cake, pastry, and sweet treat I could think of. I knew it. I just knew it. You two sure are getting along. Siri, why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere? Hey, it's my job to make sure you're all living a healthy, wholesome lifestyle. You two got awful close all of a sudden, and now you're in each other's rooms first thing in the morning. What does that suggest to you? Don't be ridiculous. It's nothing like that. I don't mind if he wants to watch while we go at it. I bet it'll make me feel just like an eroge heroine. You're not helping, Darumi. Well, it's all the same to me, so long as you do your job. I am curious why you're leaving the school so often, though. Just what are you two getting up to out there? I'm dying to know. Huh? We're getting a change of scenery, and we're surveying the landscape. Knowledge is power, right? It might even give us clues about when the next attack is coming. I don't completely buy it, but I'll take your word for it, for now. Just remember, Mr. Sumino, everything we do here is for the good of humanity. Yeah, I know. That's the whole reason I came back from the future. Right. Well, see to it that you don't do anything that could jeopardize our defensive battles. If you do, I'll be forced to deal with you accordingly. And with that, C-Ray was gone. Deal with us accordingly? Was that a threat? Why are you hiding what we know about Retsnam, Takumi? Why not just tell everyone about the plan? If we can bring everyone back, we'll have a stronger team, so Cyril will probably go for it. No, he'd shut it down as soon as he heard about the old man. We still don't know if he's an invader or a human or what. We're taking a very big risk by trusting him. I doubt Cyril would approve of us working with someone he hasn't vetted anyway. Yeah. And if he stops us meeting with the old man, we can say goodbye to any chance of finding Retsnam. That totally suck. I guess it's better to keep Sea-Ray in the dark. Not just him, but everyone. If any of them tell him, it'll all be over. Let's at least keep it a secret till we've beaten Adamak and talked to the old man. Sure thing. Keeping secrets is a surefire way to create internal strife. Don't jinx it. I just want everything to work out. I kinda wonder about Sea-Ray's timing, though. You think he's secretly been watching us this whole time? And the moment we let slip what we're really up to, boom! He'll blow us up. Kill, 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 kill! I don't think he'd go that far, even if he was forced to deal with us. But let's be careful not to let him find out. You got it, boss. That's a cutscene. That's a cutscene, all right. I don't need food as long as I have love. Well, I don't need love as long as I have hair. What the fuck, bruh? Oh, it's so unhinged. To say nothing of the eroge heroine part. One thing I like about that localization, just I haven't read it in Japanese, is I like that she views it as a heroine. Like, yeah, no, obviously. Yeah, obviously, it's a heroine. I mean, I guess an eroge has its own novel. I'm not particularly familiar with the medium. If it has a novel, if it has a narrative, then it has a harem. But I always imagine if it's pure porn, it's just porn. I don't think porn has roles like that. But you can be the hero of porn if you want to be. But don't cut your wrists, Darumi. Come on. It's day 32 of Retsnum. I'm not letting you cut your wrists. It's just not alright. I want to believe he only popped up because Darumi went up to the room. Like, I don't think he can listen to everything. But God, that makes you paranoid. I'll deal with you accordingly. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Preferred items. Horror accessories. Oh, we don't have the bomb collar. We need, like, nitroglycerin. I mean, that makes me want to go play the board game. Oh, it's down to just the bomb collar. Wow. A PS5, a noose, the evil snacks, an evil snack that robs people of reason and replaces it with fat. Yes. Yeah, we know most of her desires now. What does this say? Darts. That's new to me. Oh, Eva's in the war room. I'll see her in another life. It's whatever. I'm gonna try to go down to the caves like this. Yeah, just load up on rocks. Minerals. 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 Minerals and they don't hate me. Minerals and they don't hate me. Minerals, yay! She doesn't hate me. Yeah, I haven't talked about it, but I kind of was like, oh, let's give her gifts. She's a real unit. She has an actual unit you can use in combat. I believe she's the last playable character we have so far, but you know, the DLC's coming, so there might be more. She has a boomerang. She has a Hemo Anima boomerang, and it works kind of like Nozomi's, because her cryptoglobin is, well, Sea-Ray's not letting her use all of it. It's just goofy. It's just fun. Coast, coast, coast. School front, south. Okay. God, that conversation is so out of hand. Like, you could have just done the entire conversation off of, Takumi and Darumi talking. I don't need food as long... I don't need hair as long as I have love. Ah, a girl who is so healthy and well-adjusted. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I choose 1. You find a lab with lots of books on the shelves. High temperature nuclear reactor. That's almost the same as nitroglycerin. Oh, it's all enemies. I think blue is the least scary, yeah? I wonder what Eva related panels are gonna be like. Battle start. Okay, oh yeah, we have Shoma. That's fun. I'll show Eva off. I don't know how often she generates AP. Eye of the Storm, Hollow Blade is Samcertain Sword is the one that I like. And this is made for her. Yes! She has this big circular range. Her other ranges are, you know, I guess a bit Takumi core. Not too interesting, but I like this one. Good. That's a rough metallic noise. AP +2? Maybe she has a decent spawn rate. And now we can use darumi. Yes. Yes, it is a Koroshiai. I was a bit confused by Koroshiai at first because it almost sounds like a combination of Koroshi, like kill, and Shiai, like match or game. But I think it's Koroshi-ai, like two verbs together, to meet and kill, or to meet for the purpose of killing. I believe that's what it is. I think. It's in my dictionary. I've looked a couple times. You look up and see a shooting star. If you make a wish, it may come true. Wish for AP recovery. We've healed Eva, not Neo, Eva a little bit. And now we're going to the Retsnom caves. Okay. Yeah, this is... Spoilers for the Retsnom route. There's just a cave, the same way there's a forest. Oh, and there's a Saw reference in here. I'm like collecting all the Saw references. There's a Darumi specific, cave specific Saw reference. You find a creepy suit of armor. Did it just move? Attack it. The armor toppled over. You managed to catch it, but Shoma still got injured somehow. Oh no. You find an abandoned research lab. I don't have... Oh no, the high temperature reactor is good. Start flipping switches. Copper ore. I wouldn't want to lose the reactor if we did that. You trip and fall while exploring some ruins. You end up in the basement. Make your own stairs. Gold ore. I feel like there's like a diamond ore that's even rarer or something. You find a jewelry box, force it open. Takumi got hurt. We're just very delicate today. Continue, please. Oh wait, there's a star item. That's walking further. I think I just want the star item. Inspect the armor. Okay, we have iron armor. That's actually very good. An event. You find an old vending machine. Check underneath. Yay. Okay, 4. You see something shining underneath some rubble and needles. What could it be? It's going to be hard to reach in without getting hurt. It was like that horror franchise with the saw in it. Darumi thrust her hand into a pile of syringes. She somehow pulled out a gem from it. Guess her enthusiasm was the key. You got a diamond. Oh, that's just 90. Yeah. Darumi and Darumi's Saw reference. That's one of the... Wow, there we go. The Philosopher's Stone. Ah, but it's not a... Yeah, it's not a unique item. This is the only time I've ever been curious about looking up a scene from Saw. Saw actually, Saw is one of the only things she talks about a lot that I have any connection to. Not because I've watched it, but because it kind of loomed large when I was a kid. I always say, like, my family was a big horror movie family. And, you know, there's a wide variety of things that they would watch. I didn't watch any of them. I was very afraid and very prone to being, like, disturbed by what I saw, like, long term. And even as an adult, I think I was 20 when my friends and my sister had a like a A21 or whatever, A27 horror movie phase. Back when they were like an indie horror publishing company and they didn't just publish like every indie film. I don't know. Everything seems to be them now. Back when A24, back when they were like at their peak of making like popular indie horror, my my old best friend Ian and his bestie in college and my sister, that friend group were watching A24 all summer basically whenever I would go see them. And they were like, come on, you would love it, you should watch it. And I'm like, I don't think that takes my taste into consideration whatsoever. And it didn't. I watched Bird Box with them. That I actually I don't know, that stuck with me in a couple interesting ways, but there are some other like found footage compilation things. Okay, maybe those weren't A24, but actually, no, come to think of it, we watched the one in the forest where the guys go camping and there's like a big deer creature. You know what, in hindsight, I actually didn't mind those, but we watched one that was like a found footage compilation, maybe not by A24. And it was like sexual assault. It was just a lot of like weird stuff I didn't really want to see. It like really stuck with me. But I mean, even like the not sexual assault stuff, I was just like, I don't like this. I don't know, there are a few other things. I don't know why I watched horror movies with them so often. Like, this is clearly multiple evenings. But honestly, I was pretty fucking lonely that summer. That was a really rough time, actually. That was the first summer where a lot of people didn't come home from college. And whenever Ian was back in town at his folks' house, I would be like, well, I'd like to go hang out. But at that time, fun lore about me, my best friend from literally 5th grade, I mean, he's still one of my absolute best friends, but the guy who was my rock from when he moved to our town in 5th grade until literally we graduated high school with superlative of being best friends, who helped me through the closet and all kinds of things. He's always been one of my best friends. And then my sister went to the same college as him and studied the same shit, and they got super hopped up on science, and they got their science career started along with the guy they met there, who's like still like one of their very best friends. They were super duper tight knit. It was crazy. Like, this whole friend group popped up and they all got super duper passionate about their careers and changed their lives. My sister was like super duper best friends and still is with my best friend. Like, he's just a family friend now. He's a great person. I'd love to have them both on sometime. I've said this to them. I'd love to have them on to talk about album rankings. I love talking to them about music. But yeah, I obviously wanted to hang out, so I'm like, sure, I'll watch some horror, but no. No, I never had too good of a time. Though when I look back at it, there's some interesting stuff. I think Bird Box was really popular, actually. I didn't think I really got the point. End exploration. Oh, but that was all a tangent. When I was in 5th grade, no, I was building to this. It was always planned. When I was in 5th grade, Saw was this thing. Like, I think the cousins, aunts, uncles, my dad, like my mom, everybody was watching Saw. And I was like a little bit too young for it, obviously, but a lot of cousins who were like 1 or 2 years older than me were watching it. So it was like, will I go watch? Will I not? I'm glad I didn't, because it just seems to be too much for me even now. Anything that even uses ideas from it is crazy. I'm sure I could watch a couple scenes and be like, oh, damn. But because I was so young and I had this impression of like Saw is like the craziest thing ever, Saw has always loomed super large over me. Yeah, I remember Ian also in 5th grade, like, it was playing in his mom's room or something, and he went in to watch it, and he's like, that shit was so scary, when we were like 11. So it really, really cooked into my brain. I found myself thinking about Darumi. Yeah, like the Saw series. She'd caused more than a little chaos this morning. She said she loves you. Come the fuck on, bruh. But it also seemed like she was being genuinely considerate in her own way. Yes! Yeah! Takumi the empath. Takumi the empath. In spite of the way she acts sometimes, she's actually a pretty decent person. You'd be right. Well, I think that's it for this recording session. Maybe I should ask her if we could eat together again sometime. Bruh. There's only, what, like 69 days left? You're never gonna catch up to whatever she's feeling. As I thought over these surprisingly everyday matters, I started getting more and more tired and I drifted off. No nightmares, just breakfast with Darumi. Yeah, so that's it for today's recording session. I don't know if I'm going to end the episode here or not. It doesn't make a ton of a difference, but see you next time. Good evening and welcome back to Retstom Thursdays on the Melovania Mallways. It's been 2 weeks since I recorded the last bit, so I feel profoundly compelled to do a recap of what just happened, but that only helps me because only an instant has passed in your time. By the way, it is Thursday. Saturday, I'm streaming the finale of the 100 Lion Scenario 0 streams. I'm starting to get choked up. I'm starting to wonder, like, will I cry? I mean, so much is going to happen that probably some of y'all will be crying in chat, I'm assuming. I don't know, man. It's been a while since I saw the ending. I was blitzing it too. Now I'm savoring every bit. The deaths, the deaths are really rough. Everyone's so happy about Egg Ema and everything. Everyone's loving Nozomi right now too. Oh god, it's finally Eito Saturday, isn't it? And I've only recorded at half the pace that I thought I might record for this, so I will not be finishing Retsnom by the launch of the Mallways. Everything's ready to go, but it's only going to be 2 episodes of Retsnom. 2 meager episodes. However, looking at the day counters, and I think I'm going to get to a pretty important benchmark this evening. Madam Troops, time for Egg. I am so close to my TV. How do I do this? I have lost so much eyesight just to this game in the last 3 months. I'm gonna go here. Mic is here. Okay. Another morning. I guess I should be grateful there was no attack during the night. It's been a while since that old man made his prediction. I didn't think we'd be waiting so long. Maybe I should go back and just ask him if we could... I forget if I recorded this or not. Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately. Finally! He's finally here! I am Adamak, paragon of hatred. I am shaped like a swastika. An enemy attack. It's got to be Adamak. I'd better get to the war room. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Everyone had filtered into the war room after hearing the alarm. Kyo, 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 kyo. The enemy's here. I've been waiting for this. Huh? What are you so happy for, you freak? Now, nothing's wrong with a little bloodlust, Mr. Mariko. Fighting is your bread and butter after all. Get me back into the 100-line mindset with less than 4 characters speaking. That is such an intro. How about you all destroy those invaders with bright and healthy smiles, huh? Yes, kill them all. She's here again. Are you sure we can trust her? It's nice to have more hands on deck, but I do have my reservations. It's alright. You have my guarantee. Eva is now your obedient slave. Or friend. And if she does betray you, all you need to do is kill her and dump the body. That's true enough. I was planning on doing that at some point. That's true enough. I was planning on doing that at some point anyway. Okay. Isn't that a little too cruel? I'm telling you to make the best of her. One thing, letting her transform at full power would be a very bad idea, so I think we should suppress it for the fight. I've decided we should have her fight in artificial class armor. Huh? What makes Nozomi so irregular? Me? Well, all my friends are dead. Did you think I wouldn't notice? Hey, so long as you're loyal to us, I'm not gonna complain, especially when we're so short-handed. Oh, that's the conversation, isn't it? Oh my. Oh my. We won't lose. We have to win this battle. Well, duh. Why are you so intense all of a sudden? Let's get this show on the road. Yay, Retsnom, yay. Everyone ready? Everyone ready? Defensive battle. Initiate. I gotta watch the quick. Ow! It's been like 2 weeks. It's been 1 week since the Metroid Miles discourse happened. I have rewatched Arlo's video about 9 times, and honestly, I have really learned something from this. Whatever happens, realizing how easily you can just kill is an important part of something like Metroid. It's so interesting. Seeing something just euthanized in front of everybody who'd been waiting it for so long like that, it makes me realize, like, wow, yeah, silence is kind of a beautiful thing. I mean, especially in Metroid, but atmosphere, tension, I don't know. I never thought about it. Comic relief. What are they relieving? They're relieving all of Metroid Prime 1. It's really, when things are turned up that intensely, you now turn it up to 11, you can really see the impact on something. And unfortunately, this is a very costly mistake for me to learn that from, or for everyone to learn that from. Here they come. I now have, what is it? Darumaru? I guess Darumaru. That's pretty fun to say, actually. I now have Darumaru stickers on the front of my laptop. Again, not for any specific reason, just complete coincidence. They would find each other in any universe. Where's the commander? Which one is it this time? Don't get ahead of yourself. Stay calm and focus on these enemies. Maybe we'll be lucky, and there won't be any commanders this time.
No fair! I want to see the commander!
What's with Miss Amemiya today? She seems even more unhinged than Eva. Does that mean she deserves to be killed and dumped? We will be fine. I will kill the enemy. Rancid Vibe Academy. Alright. Yeah, I will sleep sometime. I'd like to go to sleep tonight. Alright, that's the first wave down. Still no sign of the commander though. Where is he? You too, Takumi? Where's this obsession with the commanders coming from? Look sharp, everyone. I'm getting a strong reading. Yeah, it is! There we go! It really feels like gotcha at some point. Oh! That's a really hard entrance. How infuriating. How dare that bitch push me around. And he uses the hard B as well. Who the hell does you think I am? I'm the great Adamant, the paragon of hatred. What a funky little... Like the sides become like slippers almost, like gesture, like pointed shoes on the bottom. Yes! It's Adamant! He's here! Kyo, kyo, kyo! I wish I listened to the Japanese there, actually. I bet there was like a Pokemon joke or something. Wow, he really has a cool... He has a really, really cool silhouette when he's not shaped like a fucking swastika. Great, let's defeat him and win this.
Those two are really intense today.
Don't let them bother you. Just take the commander down. Don't let them bother you. Don't let the weird... What the hell is it? Darutaku? It is so funny. The things I've not had to think about so far. I mean, aren't we all immersed in this steamy romance route? Whatever will happen next. Oh boy, the tension is rising. It is getting hot in here. We won! We defeated Adamant! Nice going, Takumi! We are so totally rocking it! Wow, they look so happy. Ignore them. They've been delegated to Henjin status. They are weirdos. At any rate, it's time to strike the final blow. But before we could do that, something else happened. There's Adam. You. What a gem! What a gem of an animation. Damn it! It's Vexness! She's stolen kill again, too! Why can't she just fight fair? Are we gonna have to avoid her now? She's even stronger than before. Just looking at her, I can sense an enormous presence. We could be kinda sorta totally dead here. No, we can't afford to leave her. Get ready, everyone. Here she comes. Is it just me, or is she acting a little strange? It's not enough. Huh? I could easily destroy her school right now. I could. but it needs more power to consume the weapon of despair that will destroy everything. I must devour you. More. I will devour all. I am superior. I won't be held back by swords or outdated taboo. After that, she wandered away, mumbling to herself in that distant, disconcerting way. That was the second time I'd run into Vexness in this timeline. Both times we hadn't had to fight, but it still felt like we'd lost. We'd gotten much stronger, so why did I still feel so outclassed? Wasn't there any way to close the gap between us and her? Is there? I don't think they make you... Yeah, 2 turns. I think you do fight her. Maybe it was an earlier battle. I feel like there's one part in Retsnam where you do fight her and it's like the scripted loss. But when I did it, I was running like full last EL, full darumi, everything crazy. And I actually was set up to like just completely annihilate her. But it just didn't work out for some reason. Like Takumi and Darumi were on their shit. It was really going well. Come to think of it, they are a really good core. If you're able to successfully farm voltage off Darumi and not have her spend it all to get it, Takumi is a great way to do damage. I think Takumi, Kako, and Darumi... Takumi, Kako, Darumi are like my main offensive units. Our encounter with Vexness had made things seem pretty hopeless, but that didn't mean we could just sit and wallow. If Darumi and I could find Retsnam and bring the other team back, we'd have a much better chance against our enemy. There was no time to waste. We set off to find the old man first thing in the morning.
Hey, Gramps, come on out. I'll give you a nice little sedative if you do.
Ah, you're back. You were successful then? Yeah, we defeated him. We'd held up our end of the deal, so tell us what you know about Retsnam. Very well. If your power has reached this level, you should be able to handle it. Wow, for real? You're really gonna tell us? Are you sure that's a good idea? We might be your enemies. We might stab you in the back.
What?
Darumi, when you get to my age, you start to see the world differently. Sometimes the line between friend and foe is so subtle, it can be hard for my old eyes to even make it out. Before we start, I must warn you, you won't be able to break the seal on Retsnam right away. Not today, at any rate. But while you're waiting, I would like for you to consider how you want to break the seal. How? What do you mean by that? Sealed in the bag within this shrine is the last known Retsnam in existence, caught in a state of suspended animation. You must choose what form it will take when it returns to this world. It is the very incarnation of hunger. It feeds indiscriminately, devouring anything it can. Anything? Anything. And as it eats, it grows. There is no limit on how big it can get. Sounds like kind of a chonkster. I do not exaggerate. This is a chonkster. This is part of the reason its species had to be wiped out or sealed away.
Okay, but like, what about the bringing people back from the dead part?
First of all, only those with cryptoglobin can be revived by Retsnam. Okay. Wow. Didn't catch that line the first time. Woof. That would have saved me a lot of... I think I'm gonna throw up. That would have saved me a lot of strain my first time. The ruby tear is said to be in a sense, a crystallized form of cryptic. Man, I wasn't paying attention in class. Everyone listen, ruby tear is cryptoglobin. Inserting a ruby tear into the body of such a person will immediately bring back the power they have lost, stimulating their system anew. In this way, even those who have lost all their cryptoglobin can be revived. In other words, warriors chosen by God can be brought back from beyond the grave.
So we just get the ruby tear, and we can bring back the team from the other school?
Yosh.
If it even works on people who have lost their cryptoglobin, then yeah, this is gonna work. Is that right? Oh, whoa, I didn't even notice that. But okay. Oh. Stay composed. Stay composed. Stay composed. Unfortunately, the legends do not tell us how to make Retsnom to produce how to make Retsnom to produce the ruby tear. I would say how to get Retsnom to produce the ruby tear. What? It's not so much a secret. It's more that nobody ever knew to begin with. The legends say that if treated with the due respect and reverence, Retsnom may create a ruby tear. They say it has the ability to create one, but there are no details on how or why.
Dude, if we have to look this up in an online walkthrough, this game is so getting review bombed.
I don't have to worry about taking the tension out. There's already Kodaka characters to do that. Moving on, you have 2 options available to you. Alright, tell us what they are. The first is to revive Retsnom just as it is. A wild beast that devours all in its path, with the potential for exponential growth. It may give you the ruby tear you seek, but you will have no way of knowing how to convince it to do so. Choose this path, and you accept the daunting task of rearing the creature and keeping it under control, like a poke of Mon. I took a moment to consider this information and nodded. And the second option? That is to revive Retsnom inside of another person.
Whoa, there's a body horror option? Sick.
As I said before, Retsnom is a wild, ravenous beast. I doubt it can be reasoned with. But by cultivating it inside a human body, the host's mind may be able to bring the creature under control. They'd have all the power of Retsnom, but guided by human intelligence. They might even be able to create a ruby tear of their own volition, or so some have theorized. This option sounds a little too good to be true. Isn't there a downside? Of course. Why else would our ancestors have sealed Retsnom away rather than just doing this? Indeed, there is a downside that could be said to outweigh the draw of raising the dead. If you choose this path, the human host will be racked with undescribable pain as the creature attempts to devour them from the inside. That does sound bad. Takumi the empath. That is all I know about Retsnom and the ways by which it may be revived. Each has its advantages and drawbacks. This is not a decision to be made rashly. I cannot wait down here forever, though. I will give you a week. Think it over and come to a decision by then. 1 week. It's day 41. Let us meet here again in a week's time, and be sure to think carefully. I will prepare both methods so you can jump right in when the time comes. Farewell for now. The old man turned and slowly walked away. We watched him go in silence until he faded away into the darkness. Neither of the options he'd presented us with were perfect, but still. What are you so happy about?
Why aren't you happy? This is what you wanted, right? Kill, 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 kill.
Weren't you listening? Whatever we decided to do, there's gonna be a ton of danger involved. But we know how to bring everyone back now. We just gotta choose how. Either option's better than nothing, and we've only got 2 to pick from. This is some super ultra mega level process. Well, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound so bad. I felt the tension I'd been carrying around with me ease up a little. Darumi was right. We had made progress. We were a lot better off now than when we weren't sure if there was even a way to bring the others back. Hey, there's a thing friends do at time like this, right? I've never wanted to try it. I've never wanted. Terrible video game. Hey, there's a thing friends do at times like this, right?
I've never wanted to try it before now, but... Come on, Takumi, up high! Sure, why not? Yeah! Go, Takumi! My hand slapped against Darumi's, and the sound of our high five echoed throughout all the underground tunnels. Man, I wish this route stayed like this. See, I wasn't wrong for not understanding the romance the first time. I mean, I was wrong, but I really made it seriously far before being like, is she joking? Is she for real? Is she joking? Is she for real? The high five. Her first high five. She's never wanted to give a high five before. That's something she can do here. She can give her first high five at Last Defense Academy. Get ready for your 35th day. Oh boy, do I ever feel ready for my 35th day. Thank you, Mr. Sirei. The old man's given us a week. I need to think hard so I can get to free time. First, I better go to the cafeteria. It'll probably be awkward, but I gotta get it over with. Yeah, dude. Eat your food. Hello and back up. I'm gonna be seeing this through till day 41. But I gotta go fast. It is the evening. I want to sleep. But I have hot cocoa now. I'm so cozy, but I need to sleep. Morning, Takumi. You're actually eating in the cafeteria for once, huh? What happened to you yesterday? Darumi was acting all weird and hyper. I'm always weird and hyper, Takamaru. Haven't you learned that about me by now? We had some stuff going on, but it's nothing to worry about. What's up with you, Nozomi? You're looking kinda down today. I'm fine. I was just leaving. Nozomi got up and started walking towards the door. That's right. I kidnapped you to love you, and I ditched you for Darumi. Suddenly, she started to sway unsteadily. Nozomi? I instinctively reached out to catch her. She screwed her eyes closed for a minute, then regained her balance. Are you okay? I told you I'm fine. Are you sure? Yes. It's nothing. Nozomi left before I could get in another word. She ain't looking too good. If she won't talk to you, maybe someone else ought to check on her later. Yeah, that's probably best. The rest of us sat down to finish breakfast and headed back to our rooms afterwards. Oh, you mean Takumi and Darumaru? The most famous friends of all time. I'm always weird and hyper, Takamaru. The way Nozomi looked just now. Is it happening again? In my last timeline, she started to get sick because of her hemoanima rejection symptoms. If that was the problem, at least I knew how to fix it. She just needed to absorb a commander's hemoanima. But the way things were between us now, telling her would be difficult. She'd treat anything I said with suspicion, especially if it was about the future. If I can't tell her, then what should I do? I just want her to be okay, but if she won't accept my help, maybe I should focus on finding a commander whose power she can absorb first. We couldn't sit and wait for the next offensive battle. I had no idea if Nozomi could last that long. I'd have to take on the initiative instead. What's up, Sumino? You're looking unusually thoughtful today. Siri, I should have known you'd pop up soon. Have you been watching me? Please, do you think I have that much free time on my hands? Whatever. Since you're here, I'd like your permission to lead a small expedition. Another one? Haven't you been going out a little too much lately? Don't forget what I said about the Special Defense Unit's purpose here. I know, and this is for the good of humanity. I want to destroy an enemy outpost. An enemy outpost? Like the one they set up when they attacked the other academy. There's another one out there. Taking them out of commission will give us a tactical advantage. It's something we did in my future, too. It'll be one less thing to worry about, and make our defensive battles go more smoothly from here on. I'll take a small team to pin down the base's location, and launch a preemptive attack on it. I already have a good idea of where it is from last time. It should only take us around half a day to get there. Besides, with us so short-handed, striking first could help even our odds against the enemy. Well, if it worked for you before, I don't see any reason it would be different this time. I'll allow it. gather your team and lead the attack. Take those invaders by surprise and mow them down ruthlessly, even as they beg for mercy. Thanks. I promise we'll get results. Of course, my real objective was finding and defeating a commander. But there was one station at the base last time, so it came out to... Regardless of how Nozomi felt about me, I'd save her, no matter what. I wasn't going to let things end the way they did before. I still had time before my meeting with the old man on day 41. For now, I'd prioritize Nozomi. I decided to discuss this new mission with Hiruko. I knew I could trust her to be discreet. She has no couch. I see. I was wondering why you were acting so excited all of a sudden. A preemptive attack, though. I like it. I'm in. You are? We should assess the enemy's strength first. I want you to take Tsubasa and scout out the base. Are you sure that's necessary? If you don't like it, I can always withdraw my support entirely. No, it's fine. We'll go. I found Tsubasa and explained things to her. She agreed and said she'd drive us there on the school bus. The next morning, we'd set out for the bus. Darumi's coming, isn't she? Day 36. Oh. No garage con? Okay. What's it, just me and Tsubasa? It took longer than I'd expected, but on the morning of day 37, we finally set out to survey the outpost. Yep. There it is. That's the enemy base. What now? We just gonna charge right in? What are you doing here anyway? God bless. I get so bored back at the school without you around, Takumi. This is way more fun. It seems weird to think I used to find life so tedious I'd find myself wishing for death. That's a hell of a line. I guess even you can change, huh, Darumi? So what are we doing? Should we go now? No, let's not be hasty. We'll head back, get prepared, and attack another day. Yo. It's like we're setting up for an epic prank or something. I can't wait to see the invaders' faces. Back to the school for now, then. Tsubasa's just so accommodating. Ooh, can I drive this time? There's a ton of places I want to check out. We don't really have time to be taking detours. It'll be fine. Live a little. Hey, Darumi! And so, with Darumi at the wheel, we started our return trip, and Tsubasa had me fearing for our lives the whole time. So I guess she kind of can drive. There's a ton of places I want to check out. Darumi is driving this bus. Okay. Day 39. It's been multiple days. After being driven around wherever Darumi's whims took us, we finally arrived back at Last Defense. Woo! Was that fun or is that fun? I'm still feeling car sick from the way you drive. I need to go lie down. It's been days. Tsubasa staggered away to rest in her room. I would kill to be a fly on the wall and hear what it was like in that van during those 2 days. I think I'll do the same. I'm feeling that post-high come-down coming on. Wait a second. Before you go, I need a favor. Aww? What is it? Wait a minute. Post-high? Darumi and substance abuse is such a mystery to me because I have not ascertained whether or not happy powder is censored. Is it just cocaine? What is it? This was something I'd been thinking the whole time we were away. I decided to tell Darumi about Nozomi's rejection symptoms. We needed to cure them, quick. There was no telling when her condition might suddenly get worse. But if I suggested a solution, she'd probably refuse as a matter of course. My only choice was to ask someone else to do it. I didn't really get all that. But basically, Nozomi's gotta come with us when we attack the base. And since she won't listen to you, you want me to ask her instead. Yeah, You don't have to go into details. The basics should be enough to get her to come along. I can't be the one to bring this up with her. Will you do this for me, Darumi? Nah, I don't really wanna. Huh? Why not? Don't you think it's time you and Nozomi made up? Made up? If this was just about saving her, I'd be fine being your go-between. But there's more to it than that, isn't there? You want her to stop hating you. That's why you worked so hard to find this base, right? Yeah, but if she doesn't want to forgive me, I don't want to bother her. Do you know how other people feel then, Takumi? Huh? 'Cause I don't. No one ever seems to understand me, and I don't get what's going on in their heads either. No one ever knows how anyone else is feeling, really. And you don't know how Nozomi feels. Maybe she does still totally hate you, or maybe she's ready to give you a chance. You'll never know unless you actually ask her. Think about it, though. There's no way she'll ever forgive me. That's how you feel. You can't speak for Nozomi and how she feels. Like I said, if this was just about saving her, I wouldn't mind. But I won't let you miss your chance to fix things with her. And that's what you really want, isn't it? If there's a chance I can, then yeah, that is what I want. I don't want to leave things this way, especially after everything I went through coming back to the past. But Nozomi won't even look at me anymore. It's only natural after what I did. Like I said, you don't know how she feels. All that stuff is in your head. So what am I supposed to do? You don't know how she feels, but you know how you feel. If you want to make up with her, there's really only one thing you can do, you know? There's only room in this academy for one gloomy emo. I'm not saying she'll definitely forgive you if you talk to her, but you need to try. You need to follow your heart because that's the only thing you can be sure of. Maybe you're right. I gotta say, I never thought I'd be getting such good advice from you, Darumi. Kyo, so good. And if she does still hate you, you can come hang out with me till you feel better. We can watch a bunch of slasher movies and cheer when the dumb normies die horribly. Wait, am I not a normie anymore? Don't sweat the small stuff. Just go do your thing. She shoved me forward and bounded away. God damn it, that is such a great fucking scene. Oh, I didn't realize you understood how other people feel, Takumi. So you know how she feels? Because I don't. I never know how other people feel, and they don't know how I feel. God damn it. Darumi's right. I can't keep running from the problem. I've just got to go for it. You don't know how she feels. I have to walk him from the parking lot. Yeah, I think about that quote pretty often. I feel like that's pretty essential to Dar. I mean, I've only seen so much Darumi, but that's so essential to her character. The feeling that she can't be understood by others and she doesn't understand others is so sad. Here I am, Nozomi's room. I took a deep breath and I rang the doorbell. A little while after the bell rang, the door quietly swung open. Huh? She couldn't hide her surprise when she saw me. Hey, Nozomi, can I talk to you? It won't take long. Her room is so cute. What did you want to talk about? I know this is sudden, and I'm sorry if you don't want to hear this from me, but you've been suffering because your body is rejecting your cryptoglobin, haven't you? Did you learn that in the future too? You know it all, don't you? In my last timeline, we got the symptoms under control using an enemy commander's cryptoglobin. I'm sure it'll work this time too. After you absorb their power, you'll be good as new. If that's what happened in the future... that's what happened in the future I'm from. Some of us have been surveying an enemy base over the last few days. Thanks to, well, we spent one day surveying, the other ones were a field trip. Thanks to that, we know there's a commander there now. This will be your best chance. I think so anyway. What do you say? I'm sorry. Right. I figured. I mean, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done all this without checking with you. No, that's not what I meant. Huh? I'll admit it. I resented you at first. I hated how you tricked me into coming back here with you. But after a while, I started to look at it more rationally. If you'd left me at second to last Defense Academy that day, I wouldn't have been able to change a thing. If I'd fought and died, it would have all been for nothing. The jury is out on whether you would die. I wanted to tell Nozomi she was Discord notification. That would have been insincere. She would have died for nothing. That's why I couldn't let her stay behind. Hello? 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 There's just so many Discord notifications. It's like that's not even the way they normally come in. And I know you didn't abandon Kurata and the others because you wanted to. You'd have saved both teams if you could, but you could only choose one of them. So you did what you thought was best for humanity. Isn't that right? Kinda. In my head, I knew all of this from the start. I knew it was wrong to hold it against you. But I couldn't help myself. It just hurt so much. I hated myself for not being able to save everyone. So I pushed all the blame onto you. No, Zomi. I'm terrible, aren't I? I've been so self-centered. I'm sorry, Takumi. I'm sorry for everything. Nozomi bowed her head deeply. Come on, knock it off. I don't blame you for how you reacted at all. It was my choice that got us into this situation. I'm the one who's responsible. The truth is, no matter how I look at it, I still can't forgive you completely. Even now. And I still don't like that you know so much from this other version of me. But I can't use that as an excuse to keep shutting you out when you're only trying to help. I can't say everything's going to be good between us now, but I'll put aside any grievances I feel for the sake of humanity. I can do that much. I should do that much. So I'll say this as me, the me that's here and now in this time. Help me. Help me beat these rejection symptoms. How much strength must it have taken for her to say that to me? I started to tear up a little and answered her more loudly than I'd meant to. You bet I will, Nozomi. Alright. Now, everything was ready. All that was left was to clear things up with Sea-Ray and get the members of our team together. Team. Our team had been assembled. It would be me and 4 others. The fighters and Nozomi. This really all of us? Thought we'd want a bigger team for raiding a base. Well, think about who we're leaving behind. We can't afford to compromise the school's defenses. Even sparing this many of you is pushing it. I know. But we'll make this a mission worthwhile and eliminate all the enemies at the base. All of them. Right, Nozomi? Yes! All of them. Super eliminated. Kyo, kyo, kyo. Darumi didn't say anything, but it looked like she was happy. She's not even... Oh, though I thought there was a hint of loneliness in her expression too. I was probably just imagining it. We'll leave in the morning. Who's going to drive? Me! I'll get us there way faster than Tsubasa could. Just drive a little safer this time, okay? I was gonna say she's so sweet for like not being like jealous or trying to cut off Nozomi. And like, you know, it's obviously natural there's some jealousy, but it is really, really, really sweet still that she even had this idea. She cares so much about him. Like, she really wants the best for Takumi. We boarded the school bus and set out early that morning. The sun was still up when we arrived at the enemy base. I want to believe there's a route out there that's this intense and intimate, where it's just you and Gaku against the world. I want Gaku, like, doting on Takumi every day. Oh my god, I didn't realize how cool he was. Let's go through the plan one more time. Like I told you, our objective is to get Nozomi to absorb a commander's cryptoglobin. Fuck C-Ray, he's not listening. It'll only be this once. Don't sweat it. I'm strong enough without taking any more commanders anyway. I'm so chilly, Nozomi. I bet ripping into their chest is gonna feel so good. Let's save this talk for after we win the battle. There's also a pre-opportunity to strike first instead of just defending. Taking out this base will mean a lot for the war effort going forward. It's nice to hear you talk like a real leader again. Alright, let's get in there. This whole damn base is going down. Yes, it is, Mr. Takamaru. Blood. Happy Blood Thursday. It's really how it feels sometimes. Alrighty. Probably the only quintet that needed zero convincing to do battling on the very first day they arrived here. Looks like the enemy hasn't spotted us yet. Great, let's take him out all sneaky-like. Yes. I'd like to be asleep imminently. Damn it, they're onto us. No use being subtle now. Everyone, prepare for battle. Not the bus. From here on, it's all out assault. Choo-choo sasadedagenai. Let's find that commander so Nozomi can give him a kiss. Localizing choo-choo to suck them dry 100% guarantees the innuendo. That's the best you got, invaders? I ain't even breaking a sweat here. We may have beaten the grunts, but there's no sign of the commander yet. There really is one here, right? And then, as if in answer, he appeared. Mr. Whale, the paragon of propulsion, Quenzel. I'll make it so painful when I kill you. Ugh. Go ahead, scramble for your ugly eyes. You won't escape me. I love his little brown fins. That's something I realized. He can fly? I'm not used to others looking down on me. I don't like it. Okay. So what's the plan? None of our attacks can reach him. Totally unfair. I call bad game design. Takumi, how did you beat him last time? Well, Kurata. I'll provide the artillery in Kurata's place. Nozomi, how the hell can you make Kurata special surface-to-air artillery? I don't know, but she can. I guess Kurata was teaching her. Hey. Oh, it's got the Osuzuki markings on it. By which I mean the kanji for big. Oh, he's flapping. Did it! Oh, she's so cute. Honestly, kick ass. Yeah. The little teeny arms and the giant eye and the spikes and the goop and the... Damn, this guy's stubborn. We used the right strat and everything. Just go down already. I'm sorry, everyone. Alright. You got it, guys. I think Nozomi legit gets it, right? Or I always cycle this discovery. Yes, Nozomi legit gets it because she can't normally get any. My version of Nozomi must be at like 4 or 5 by now, or 4. The pain, it hurts so bad. Why is this happening to me? How could you be so cruel? Now's your chance, Nozomi. Come on, Nozomi, hop on it. No, stop, I'm not ready to die. Sorry. You got this. Enjoy. GG. Enjoy your fresh blood, my friend. No. That's a lot of, sorry, it's a lot of bronze points. Did it work? You feel anything? Yeah. My body feels a lot lighter. My fever's going down, and my fatigue is gone too. I think I'm gonna be okay. It looks like it worked. Thank God. It worked fine last time, but I was still worried. I feel so bad though. That commander really didn't want to die, right up to the very end. Hey, don't go wasting your feelings on someone like that. He was an invader, our enemy. If you start sympathizing with everyone we gotta kill, you'll end up with some serious depression. Yeah, I guess you're right. At any rate, this mission was a success. We should head back soon. Yeah, that's just a little peep into our twisted world. Oh, Nozomi stayed gloomy. Even if it had been for her own survival, taking a life in such a direct, violent way was bound to take its toll on her. We achieved our objective by beating the commander, but it left a horribly bad taste in our mouths. More on that another time. By the time dawn broke the next morning, we had arrived safely back at the academy. After heading back to our rooms, we went to the cafeteria. Nozomi and I had come up with a plan on the way back. It's not quite right. It's supposed to have a thicker, richer texture. Sorry, I don't really know what to add to fix that. How did she make it look so easy? Well, she did say it was like raising a child. Oh, hey guys! I was wondering what that smell was. You two disposing of a body or something? Of course not. We're making curry. Curry? Right now? At second to last academy, there was this girl, Kurata. She used to make this really delicious curry. The recipe was passed down through generations of the O Suzuki family. I wanted to try to recreate it before I forget how it tasted. The way things are now, that flavor is something only Takumi and I have experienced. Wow, is that good? I'm feeling hungry just hearing about it. It usually hurts my jaw to eat real food, but do you think I could have some? You should have some. Sure, it's not as good as anything Kurata would have made, but I sure hope you like it. Kyo kyo kyo. Darumi shot me another encouraging smile, as if she were patting me on the back for getting along with Nozomi. I told you someone was cooking. Whatever it is, it smells delicious. Oh, you two made this. I was gonna sit down to dinner, but I think I just lost my appetite. You three should have some. We made too much anyway. It's a long way off from the original, but it's still tasty. Right, Takumi? Huh? Yeah. No, of course. Can we, brother dearest? Good grief. If Miss Kirifuji has forgiven Miss Sumino, we'll only look petty if we keep holding out. Sheesh. Why'd you have to go and make up when we weren't around? Seriously, though. I'm sorry. I get why you're all angry at me. I can't guarantee there won't be other situations like that, okay? But even if there are, I won't ever betray you. I can promise you that much. There's no time left to betray anybody. It would be suicide. Ugh, fine. But if your curry sucks, I'm not pulling any punches. Deal. And don't worry, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. That evening, the whole team ate and talked and laughed together for the first time in way too long. Apologies wouldn't change the choice I made, but there was still a way for me to make things right. I would use Retsnam to bring the others back. I was more determined than ever now. After we'd all had enough curry and camaraderie, Darumi and I broke off from the group and snuck off school grounds. Today was day 41 after all, the day we'd arranged with to meet for the old man. I messed up the pronouns or prepositions there. So, you have come. You've a new fire in your eyes. Did something happen to strengthen your resolve? Yeah, we've been pretty busy. But today's the time limit, right? This is when we have to decide whether to revive Retsnam or put it inside someone. I've tried to think about it, but I keep going back and forth and getting confused. So I'm just gonna leave it to you, Takumi. Do whatever you think is best. You're being awfully casual about this. For real, I won't blame you for anything, whatever happens. We're in this together. Well then, allow me to state your options one more time. Wait, I should have read that. Revive Retsnam as it is and attempt to control the raging beast. Or revive it inside of someone, consigning them to untold pain. And perhaps even worse. Alright. We're in it now. We are in it now. There are 4 endings. How do we revive Retsnam, chat? Inside somebody's body, or the way it is? Tonight, I will keep it just the way it is. Brace yourselves. Hold on tight for the rest of this episode. I'll revive Retsnam, just the way it is. Oh, you sure about this? The legends talk about Retsnam creating the ruby tear, not its human host, and we have other legends about the creature to tell us what to expect. With this method, we have a much better idea of the risks and rewards involved. Bringing it back inside someone would be too risky. There's no telling what might happen. Fine by me, we can keep it, like a pet. This will be so cool. I always wanted an animal critter friend of my very own. I can play with it and teach it funny tricks, and I can train it to be an accomplice in locked room murders. You should probably just ignore her. Anyway, that's my decision. Will you give us Retsnam? Very well. Here, take this. Inside is this world's last Retsnam. You need only remove it from the bag to break its seal. And with the seal broken, it will live again. It's in here. Oh, let's get home! Thanks for the help, old timer. I am the one who should be thanking you. I feel as if a great weight has been lifted from my shoulders. I pray that this choice will lead you and this world to salvation. I pray that most sincerely. With that final cryptic remark, the old man walked away. I didn't see where he went. It looked like he'd simply melted into the darkness and disappeared. Why do I feel so uneasy all of a sudden? What's up, Takumi? Why did you go all quiet? Oh, are you thinking of having your way with me right here in the dark? Has hanging out with me finally stoked your desire to a burning point? Knock it off. It's nothing. Let's just go. We made our way up to the surface and trekked back to the academy. There, in Darumi's room. Welcome to Darumi's room. we held a ceremony to finally release Retsnam's seal. Yoki dokie, let's open it up. Come on, little fella, smile for your uncle. Hey, maybe we should rethink this. I mean, once we open it, there's no telling. Yo. A real man never goes back on his word. Yow! Whoa. The moment Darumi opened the bag, a small, dark form shot out of it and scampered away to one corner of the room. This is Retsnam? Aw, it's so little, so small. He's so cute. I love small, cute things. Oh? Is it just me, or does he look kind of frightened to you? Yeah, it's definitely acting a little cagey. If this thing gets away, we'll be in big trouble. How do I bring this situation under control? I need to make a choice right now. I guess... Decision! Decide your destiny. This is Retsnam. It's so cute. He's so little. What will you do with Retsnam? Capture it or calm it down? Let's just calm it down. Nothing worse than a frightened Retsnam. You little guy. Maybe it's like a cat or a dog. Let's try to calm it down. Righto! We're keeping it as a pet, so we might as well treat it like one. Here, little Retsnam. Don't be scared. We're your mommy and daddy now. I didn't mean it like that. Hey, how about we give it some food? Maybe then it'll start to like us. The old man said it can eat anything, right? Maybe he can start with this notebook I've written all my most embarrassing secrets in. Why do you have something like that lying around? Just be careful, okay? We don't want it biting the hand that feeds it. Aw, you worry too much. What's this little being gonna do? Nibble my fingers? Totally unconcerned, Darumi extended her notebook toward Retsnam. The very next moment. Darumi? Get away from it! No! No fucking way. This can't be happening. The top part of Darumi's body vanished, like it had suddenly been plucked away. Gotta say plucked! Which it had. Retsnam had wrenched off her torso and eaten it. After eating for the first time in centuries, the creature began to grow. In a few short seconds, it was already much bigger than it was before. Several times larger. Retsnam turned toward me, and our eyes met. To tell the truth, I didn't even know if the thing had eyes, but in that moment, I felt for sure. It was looking at me. There were some other things I was sure of too. Firstly, without the shadow of a doubt, I had made the wrong choice. And second, there was no way in hell I was going to survive this encounter. This was the first ending I ever got in the game, and now it has to be the first ending you ever see. So big surprise. Big surprise! Not every fucking ending is a satisfying true ending. Not at all. They must be talking about like every route being a successful route to take. I get that. Every route is its own story. Every route is very interesting in its own way. But there's no passing that off as like, oh wow, I feel satisfied with my purchase. I made a friend and we got a demon together It brutally murdered her in front of my eyes, and then I got eaten too. It's just awful. Whoa, 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 whoa! Look away, look away, look away! What the? Okay. I'll have to edit that out. I had to peel my own eyes away from it. The fucking credits drop like dozens of route names. I saw the fucking multiple Atos route. What is the multiple Atos route? I'll have to edit that out. That was just awful. Alrighty. Discord, I already told you to go away. So let's try the other thing, huh? Yeah, okay. So we're just going to decide to capture it. Yeah, if you try to, like, befriend Retsdom, it murders you immediately. We can't let it out of this room. We have to catch it before it gets away. Sounds good. I'm in. But before we could take another step forward, Retsdom made its move. What? It launched itself at me with all the force of a miniature cannonball. I had no time to brace myself or get out of the way. Bam! And then everything went black. As my consciousness began to fade, I found myself thinking the way the old man had looked the last time we saw him. Did he know this would happen when he gave Retsdom to us? When he had said we could handle it, had it all been one big lie? Takumi? Takumi, wake up! Huh? That voice. Huh? Suddenly I was wide awake again. What happened? Last I remember, I was... my head felt like it was gonna split open. The pain brought it all back. Retsdom headbutted me and knocked me out. Takumi, we're in big trouble now! Darumi came rushing into the room. Her face was pale, even underneath her makeup. Something had clearly gone terribly wrong. What's the matter? What happened? Where's Retsdom? It knocked me out right after it got you. I only just woke up myself. And when I looked outside to see what was going on, I saw... What? Is something out there? Fighting through the pain in my head, I got to my feet and staggered to the door to see for myself. What the? What the? What is that thing? I don't know. I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? That thing roaring is what woke me up. I stepped out onto the roof and then I saw it. It was just there. Where's everyone else? Where's Sire? I don't know. I keep calling out to them, but there's no reply. Except when I looked in their rooms, there was blood everywhere. Not so hardcore now, are ya? What? That thing. It's Retsdom, isn't it? I mean, it has to be, right? Do you think it ate the others? Is that how it grew so big? If it is, then all this happened because of us. It's our fault, isn't it? I don't know. I had no idea how much time had passed since we'd released Retsdom. One thing was clear, though. The nightmare unfolding before me was no dream. It was really happening. This was cold, hard reality. Apart from that one fact, I was totally in the dark. Yo, Yo! Darumi? It's hopeless. You're done for now, Takumi. This is what you get for hanging out with a hopeless case like me. Huh? I'm always coming up with bad endings and saying how cool they'd be. Looks like finally someone granted my wish. I never really meant any of that, but it came true. The gods sure have a sick sense of humor. Suddenly, I understood with perfect clarity. Darumi and I really were doomed. It wouldn't be long before Retsnam attacked and consumed us as well. Had it left us until just to make us suffer because we were the ones who released it? Maybe. Maybe not. Who knew what was going on in the mind of a bizarre creature like that? The fact remained, I had messed up. I'd made the wrong choice, and it cost us dearly. My friends were dead, and Darumi and I would be next. Hey, Takumi, that monster's gonna eat us up anyway, so would you kill me first? Huh? This is my fault. Bad stuff always happens when I'm around. Tell me you blame me. Tell me you blame me for all of this. That this is what I deserve. Then I'll be able to pass on without any lingering regrets. Killed by the first person I ever really liked. I don't think my soul will ever want to come back after that one. She was wrong. This happened because of me. The choices I'd made were what led us to this disastrous conclusion. Darumi hadn't done a damn thing wrong. There was no doubt in my mind that this was my fault, not hers. And so, I did the only thing I could to atone for what I'd done. I granted her last request. This is all your fault! Yeah. I thought he stabbed her or something. I guess they just wait to get eaten or something. Ending 51. The Retsnam round. It's all your fault. So, today's goal was we have to put Retsnam inside somebody. Yeah. So, if you don't put Retsnam inside somebody, it completely fucking overpowers you. I think Takumi was right. There are some very, very important moments in which I'm not sure that I agree with his assessment on things. But when it comes to this, especially the second pass, yeah, there's no reason that fighting Adamak should have been enough for us to handle it. Like, maybe if we had every single one of our team members together, it would have been functional, sure. But I don't know. I mean, the more I say it, maybe that's possible, but it really seems like he's just completely fine to let it fucking murder us. So, neither of those endings are much of endings at all. It's just an immediate death. But I do think there's something about that Darumi monologue. I mean, it's guttural. It's awful. And unfortunately, there are 0 happy endings in Retsnam. Though I will say, you know, there's a full 100 days to go, or there's a full 60 or whatever. We're going to see day 100. And the real story has not begun yet. The real story is what happens next. This is Retsnam. Everything up to this has just been building to it. The endings are fascinating. They're really interesting. I have my hang-ups, my gripes, but even then, the things she says, like, we'll talk about it more later, but it is really sad and interesting. And it's also fucking brutal. Then my soul will never come back to reality. Takumi, take me out and I'll never reincarnate. That's just insane. That's just awful. Someone mentioned in a comment on the twins video that they think that Darumi has even worse self-esteem than Shoma, and I feel like that quote is one of those moments that establishes that, like, she truly does think she's the worst thing on the planet and she deserves everything that happens to her. It's really sad. Alright, Retsnomers, get your heads back on. I'll revive Retsnom inside of someone. Put it in me. Huh? You're offering yourself as a host. Are you sure about this? The reason I'm doing all this is to bring back the friends I've lost. Infusing Retsnom with a human is our best chance at that, right? Then this is really the only choice I can make. The pain is going to be much worse than you imagine. We have no way of knowing what other effects the process may have on you either. I know, but if that's what it takes to bring them back, I'm willing to risk it. Please, do it. If that is your decision, I have no reason to try to dissuade you. But I think that young lady behind you may have something to say about it. Behind me? I turned to see Darumi smiling with her usual manic smile. She was holding something long and thick in her hands. Maybe a pipe? Or a beam she picked up somewhere? Hey, better swing! She reared her weapon and swung it at my head with all of her might. Boom! Metal pipe sound effect. I reeled back, my ears ringing, my vision blurring. All the life went out and I fell in a heap on the floor. The last thing I heard before my consciousness cut out completely was a familiar happy-go-lucky voice. Sorry about this, Takumi. Day 42. The number of death. Up and at 'em, troops. Time to consume a Retsnom. Where am I? I looked around and it didn't take long to figure it out. You're in your room, silly. You're really heavy, you know that? It was a ton of work dragging you back here. Darumi? What'd you... Fuck. Sorry, you got hit so suddenly. I wanted to check and see if you had a bump on your head. I did have a bump. I reached back to feel it and I remembered how I'd gotten it. I decided to revive Retsnom inside myself, and then Darumi knocked me out. Why did you do that? 'Cause you were in serious danger of having too much going on. You're already the leader, and you know the future, and adding Retsnom would be overkill. There's a point when having too many character traits stops you from being interesting, you know? That's your reason? Wait, what happened to Retsnom? After all that, is it still sealed away? Oh no, it's fine. I got the old man to put it in me. Huh? It's in you? What are you thinking? Like I said, I didn't want you taking on too much at once. I thought maybe I could lighten your load a little. But I knew you'd never agree to it, so I was forced to use force. Forcefully. I guess this was Darumi's idea of kindness. Taking an unknown organism into your body was risky. There was no doubt about that. And to stop me from taking that risk, she'd done it to herself instead. There was no stopping her now, no going back. Retsnom was part of her. Darumi. I'm so sorry. Kyo. You got nothing to be sorry for. I just wanted something to make me more interesting, that's all. And I know we got no idea what's gonna happen, but chill. It'll all work out. Dying in a massive kaiju attack, mutating to a freaky monster, I'm fine with either one. Let's hope neither of those happen. Anyway, are you sure you're okay? You're not feeling strange or anything? You know how that old man talked about unimaginable pain? Well, I don't feel a thing, and I'm still the same as ever. What a letdown. Really? Nothing at all. Same goes for the ritual. Same goes for the ritual we had when you were knocked out. The old man injected me with something, and it was over before I knew it. I thought I'd start mutating right away, but I guess that's not how it works. Here's hoping we get to start to see some changes soon. I can't make that ruby tear and bring the others back if everything stays the same. I know, but we're in uncharted territory here. We have to be careful. Let me know right away if you start feeling anything. For today, I think both of us should rest up and recover. Yeah, sorry I couldn't go easy on you. I don't get to hit people very often, so maybe I got a teensy bit carried away. We'll talk about that later in therapy. Anyway, I'll be in my room if you need me. Get well soon. Kyo kyo kyo. Darumi waved energetically and bounded out of the room. Left on my own, I lay back down and tried to go to sleep. My head hurt, and not just from where Darumi hit me. How could she take Retsnam into her body like that? What was gonna happen to her now? It was just giving me a headache to think about it. I have no idea what the future holds for us, and that's not a good feeling. Even so, there wasn't a lot I could do about it. I just had to trust in my decision and hope it would mean bringing everyone back, eventually. Retsnam on a Thursday. Ow! Yep. Let's explore Darumi and Memiya by putting some kind of unknown eldritch beast inside of her. See what happens. Look forward to the rest of Retsnam. Okay, we all need aftercare now. Everybody go hug your nearest blue object, preferably pointy.